Hello viewers, what's up? You see, this is the software I have already created, and here is our document table. There are 4 columns: document ID, student ID, document name, and the absolute path. These values come from the database, and the database that we are accessing, it contains a table named document table. So at first I am going to create a table in our database. Go to Mozilla Firefox and then your SQLite manager, and then here is our tables login and student info. I am going to create another table, so right click it, go to create table, and the table name will be like document, or I think doc table is better, whatever. We need to specify the column name. At first we need a column for document ID, then student ID, document name, and the path. Document ID, student ID, document name, and path. And the type of the document ID will be like varchar. Student ID is varchar, that means variable character. Also document name is varchar, and the absolute path will be varchar also. So here document ID I am going to make it primary key, because here the document ID will be different for different documents, so I am going to make it primary key. If you do not make it primary key, no problem. Click OK. Yes, and you see this is our document table, and there is no entry for this table, so initially it is null, whatever. So I have created a document table, and now open your project, and you see whenever we are entering, that means after login, the main working window, this is our registered main.java, will be appeared, and the entries from the table like student info will be shown into this table and into this table. So whenever we will enter into this class file, that means this window registered main.java, then we will call these two tables inside our constructor. So we will do the same thing for our document table, for this table. At first right click it, change the variable name, and I am changing it to table documents, and here this is our table for showing student name and student ID. Right click it. No, I am not going to right click it. At first I am going to open the source file, and where is our constructor? Here is our constructor, and this is the method that is called inside our constructor for showing the student name and ID. So I am going to click it and find out where is the method. Here is the method for showing the entries from our student info table. So I am going to copy the method, and then I am going to paste it here, and this time I am writing update student, I think update doc. This is our new method, and we will try to select all. We will try to select all from our document table. And this is our prepared statement result set, and the table will be set to our document table. That means this table set model. And now we need to call this method within our constructor. So here I am calling the method update doc. So run the file, and this is a documents tab, and you see this is the document table, document ID, student ID, document name and path, and there is no entry in this table yet, so this time it is empty. For today that's it. Thank you very much for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe.